American. She's not sure whether to curse her luck, but Raeliana was a minor character in the novel Rinko read, and as the eldest daughter of a no-on-rich baron, she led a carefree life until a fortunate demise at her hands of her fiancé, Lord Francis Brooks. To avoid her destined fate, Brielle is determined to end her engagement with Francis. However, when Francis refuses to break things off, Raeliana decides to seek help from someone higher standing and approach Duke Noah Wynknight, the novel's male protagonist. Using her novel The Plot, Raeliana captures the Duke's interest by proposing a deal. She will not expose his secret if Noah agrees to act as her fiancé. Little does she know that getting involved with a Duke who only shows his true colors around her may lead to more than what she bargains for. This anime has about 12 episodes. It premiered April 10th to June 26th of 2023. Based on a web manga series, it is fantasy, romance, themes of isekai, and reincarnation. Each episode is 23 minutes and is rated PG-13. Let's get started into the review. We are back with another anime review, and we are back with the anime review of why Raeliana ended up at the Duke's mansion. Now, I have read that web manga series, and I loved it, and I thought, why not give the anime a try? And so I did, and as I watched it, I thoroughly enjoyed it. You know, many isekai stories, it could be a hit or a miss, and since this one is from a web manga series that I already enjoyed and seen, I actually liked it. And I think for me personally, when it comes to different countries doing their own version of mangas and anime, it could depend on how well it translates. And this is like a web manga series, and the web manga series is like produced in South Korea. I feel like, you know, they have their own interpretation of like isekai, and I feel like it's very different from Japanese manga. And I think, you know, diving into this, I feel like between the webtoons, Crunchyroll, and their own Korean version of their own manga, like it all translates very differently. But I feel like for me personally, back to this anime, I feel like we are dealt with an interesting mystery. Mysterious death of the main protagonist while she's reading her novel. Then she's reincarnated as the protagonist that she's reading, the side character. And, you know, she's just the eldest daughter of a very rich family, but she's a very carefree life until she signs away to a fiance. Like, as like her, you know, her plot goes in the book, she signs to this fiance who, I'm not going to give any away, and then she meets an unfortunate demise. But how she wants to change that fate is she goes for the main protagonist, Prince, who she makes a deal with him, asks for her fiance for 6 months, and she won't tell his secret. And as you go further and further, you know, the difference between Korean web manga series and Japan web manga series, they're vastly different. But I feel like for the Korean ones, they overuse the trope so much they used to work in the Japanese manga's favor. But for this one, this reincarnation story, it's a little more different. Like, I would say you may see her way more toward act more villainous than hero than how most isekai goes. Like, you know, she casts away her carefree side and has attitude that gets her trouble in the first place, and then has to change that narrative when she realizes her faith in the story, and it has to go from not really like the damsel in distress character, more of the heroine who saves herself. But I feel like, you know, the one thing that I like about it, the characters are very interesting. And the trope is different. You have this very strong, independent girl facing a life situation, and she has to flip a coin, basically, and choose to save herself and choose to go for this other character or other guy. It could be way out of her league, but, like, you know, as they start to, like, you know, warm up with each other, more than appears to be the eye of this lovely Lord or Duke in this case, who agrees to help her out in her current situation, and then you see them maybe sort of develop feelings for each other. But definitely check out this anime if you haven't already. I give this anime 7.8 out of 10, and let me know what you think down in the comments below what anime you need to review next, and I'll see you soon for another anime review. Until then, bye.